Hi guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Liverpool Career Mode. We have a big episode today. We played Crystal Palace in the league, we played Genk in the Champions League, and then we played both Manchester United and Manchester City in the Premier League. So 4 really big games. We start with Crystal Palace. This is the team that I'm going to go in with. It's basically the first team apart from obviously Simicast playing at left back with the injured Andy Robertson still out. Let's get into the game. Here we are at Selhurst Park for the game versus Crystal Palace. Obviously we've won our first 5 matches in the Premier League, so hopefully we can continue that record in this game. Bellingham starting again in that right centre midfield position. He's probably the midfield is probably the only contentious area right now. Whether Bellingham, Hendo, Thiago, which combination of those 3 play. The rest of the team basically picks itself. Gave the ball away a bit cheap there. Hopefully Van Dijk can win it back. Not quite. Oh, Palace could be in. Great save, Alisson. Oh, great block. Finally clear the ball. Thiago on the ball. See Salah on the wing. Let's prompt that run. Jota at the back post. Oh, he did win the header, but it wasn't his best effort. And now they've got 4-on-3, but our players are charging back. Joe Gomez and Van Dijk seem to have got it under control. I say seem to. Wow. Good save from Ali. Definitely needed there. Mane's got this ball though. Oh. Wow, what a save from Ali. I thought Mane could just dribble that out, but he got tackled. Let's try and win this first header. This time we'll just clear it. Challenge from Joe Gomez. We haven't really had many clear-cut chances in this first half. We definitely need a little bit more in the second. Haven't had a single shot. Wow, that is poor. Salah. Jota. Thiago. There we are. I was just saying we hadn't had a shot. Well, it only took 1 to beat Gaeta. Nice play from Salah, cutting in. Gives it to Jota, who just lays it off to Thiago. He doesn't score many, but he's got one today. It's good from Salah. Jota with another assist. And Thiago, good finish with his weaker foot. Ali out to Trent. Come on, Salah. Salah's got way too much pace here. Mo Salah. There we are. 2 shots, 2 goals. Absolutely clinical from us. Mo Salah involved in both. Great pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold there. Just the ball rolled out from Alisson into Trent's feet. And then a really good through ball. And Salah had the pace on. I'm not sure if it is Mitchell. Obviously Mitchell plays left back for them in real life. But that looked like Nathan Hughes that was running back. I think it was Nathan Hughes. Obviously slightly out of position. Everyone was running back off their corner kick. But it's a great finish. Gaeta nowhere near it. Commentators saying there was a goal in class, but we were actually very poor in that first half compared to how good we can be. We did not create a lot of chances. I was very lucky that we were 2 goals ahead at half time. And if our defending doesn't improve, we could find ourselves in a lot of difficulties in the second half. See the ball into Jota. Oh, what a pass from Sadio Mane. Come on, Jota. Yes! We've been so poor. Well, I keep saying we're so poor and then we're 3-0 up, but that first half we were atrocious at times. They were all over us. And yeah, we've just scored basically 2 counter-attack goals and 1 sort of half counter-attack goal where we won the ball back in their half. And what a finish from Jota. Top scorer last season. I think it's going to be very tight this season with Salah and Mane not missing games to AFCON. Could be really tight between the front 3. So every goal counts for each one of them. Run the ball up with Trent. Trent sees Jota. Fab hit that. Oh my god! Goal of the season contender from Fabinho. Just maybe our sixth Premier League match, and what a finish that is. I said it in the first episode this season about how Fab always scores long range efforts against Man City. It's not against Man City, but it is a seriously good long range effort. Just inside the box on the half volley, straight into the corner. There's no way Gaeta can get to that. What a finish! Oh, he's at full stretch and it's right into the side netting. I think we could probably take off some of our players now, give them a rest. Here come the subs. Hendo comes on, takes the armband, and Diaz comes on and goes into the wing. Diaz has played on the wing a couple of times in real life and he's looked really good in all the games he's played so far. And then having Mane through the middle alongside Jota now, just a pace on pace. So if Palace were struggling before against our front three, we now have a front four and they are all absolutely rapid. Oh, it's good play from them though. See if we can defend this well. Well done, Joe Gomez. Can't win it back with Mo Salah though. Just trying to swarm them with as many people as possible, but it's a great finish. Odson Edouard, I think that is. What a goal from him. I'm not sure if he is left-footed, he could well be. But if he isn't, that's a great finish with his weak foot. Palace fans are happy, but obviously it's still 4-1. Unfortunate for our objective, we need the 7 clean sheets in a row, but I guess with Man City and Man United coming up next, getting a clean sheet this game wouldn't really make much difference. It's a great finish from Edouard. Well done, Alisson. Thrown it to Salah, hopefully he can hold it up. Oh no, not as well as I think he should have been able to do. Zaha with so many tricks. Van Dijk's been bailed out by Alisson. Run, Diaz, run. Here we are. Come on, Diaz. Diaz. Yes. 5-1. Diaz off the bench gets a goal. Firmino jumps on his back. I think that was a Mane assist. The front three are really going to tear it up this year in terms of all their goals and assists. It's going to be an absolute battle for every individual accolade, I can tell. Jota probably got the best of it last year with Mane getting the most assists, I think. But Salah is back with a vengeance. And Diaz off the bench is scoring just as much as any of the front three, so it's very interchangeable. Should be the end of the game just momentarily now. I'm not sure if there was much stoppage time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Should be the end very, very soon. Let's not let them have one more silly chance. Van Dijk's been burned by this Perez bloke, but they'll have... it's a goal kick. Just smash this long and we'll end the game. Go into the... Ooh, why are we still playing on? Yeah, we'll go into the Champions League game against Genk. I think I'm going to rotate a bit because the City game's coming up and I back the likes of Jones, Elliott, etc. Matip, Konate. I think they'll be good enough to beat Genk. Maybe Van Dijk will still play depending on how tired he is, but I do need him obviously for the City game. But that's the end of this game. After that game, Mo Salah's gone up to a 91 rated right winger. It's going to take him a while to go up again. He may not even get to it, but I'll keep him on. I'll put him on this one and just see. Obviously, he is in excellent form, so when your players are in good form, they improve a lot quicker. But if you can just see the schedule right now, if we go to the calendar, we have this game away at Genk, and then just a couple of days later, maybe 3 to 4 days later, we have the game against Man City, which is huge. So if we feel like we can rotate a couple of players from the Genk game, then obviously that would be the ideal scenario. But I'll show you the team when we get into it. So here is the team for the Genk game. Diaz comes in, Firmino comes in, Jones, Elliott and Hendo all come in into the midfield, and then Williams and Matip come into the defence. So the people that have kept their place are Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent and Salah. So a lot of changes, but still the same core. Can hopefully go out and get the win away at Genk. So match day 2 of the UEFA Champions League. Slightly rotated side, but still a lot of quality players on the pitch. Should be more than enough for poor old Genk. Obviously they're not a typical Champions League side. I think we have played them a couple of times in the past. I think it may have been more in the Europa League, but I don't recognise too many of their players. I think they have a Japanese winger called Ito, who I recognise, who's playing there on their right wing. So a tough battle for Neco Williams, who's come in for the game at left back. Obviously Robbo's still injured, so it's actually easier for Neco to get games at left back than right back at the moment. Into Bobby. Back into Diaz. Come on. Queuing up in the middle. Elliott. Oh, Harvey Elliott scored a header. What a finish from Harvey Elliott. I've said it so many times that I like the combination of Firmino and Elliott playing together, because Firmino drops deep and Elliott is happy to run in behind. And you saw there the build-up with Firmino. Elliott obviously very quick, charges towards that front post, and it's a really good header from him actually. Such a small guy, manages to get in front of the centre-back, and yeah, past the keeper before he can even really think. Great start to the game, 1-0 up. Come on Jones, win that. Oh, sugar. Yellow card for Curtis Jones. I was momentarily worried there how quickly they blew up, thinking that it could have been more, but it's just a mistimed tackle. Just a yellow for me. Played the ball out to Trent's side. If I can take either Trent or Van Dijk or Salah off early, I mean that would be ideal, but got to lock up the game first before I consider resting players. And with Jones now on a yellow, you know, we might have to be more careful with someone like him rather than one of our players that we're wanting to rest for the Manchester City match. The ball just had gone before Matip went in. I hate these kind of situations. See if we can... Ooh, the ball just managed to get into the way. Yeah, normally on ultimate difficulty they just smash it into the top corner. There's not really much you can do about it, rather than maybe putting a guy on the line, but good from Alisson there to claim that. There were bodies in the way. Oh no, good save Ali. Matip, I mean he's a good player obviously in real life, but on FIFA he's just, it's so hard to use because he's not quick and he's not very agile, so he isn't the best person to use on FIFA, but I'm committed to using him because obviously he plays so much in real life. And that is such a good pass from Matip. Talking of the devil, what a ping with his weaker left foot. See if we can put that in. No! Win it, Jones. Nice from Jones. Come on, Jones, hit this. Oh, Curtis Jones. It's going top corner. Not quite. Come on, put that in. Diaz got his head on it, but unfortunately not enough. Oh, sugar, they're in. Jones is on a yellow as well, he literally can't touch him. Thankfully they've slowed it down again. I'm very quick on this counter-attack. Got some quick players. Maybe it's just because I'm playing Joel Matip and not Konate or someone, but that's where Matip's good. There was no chance he was losing that header. So many players in here. Good challenge, Van Dijk. I mean, how?
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Challenge from Trent. Win that, Joel. Nice. Harvey Elliott can't quite win the ball. But Trent's won it back. Now we're counter-attacking. Come on, Salah. Come on, Mo. Right foot, Mo. Yes! Mo Salah gets the goal. He's had a couple of chances in that first half, but nothing clear cut, and this was as clear cut as you like with Mo Salah on his right foot, but as proved in real life and this season on FIFA, obviously he's been really good on his right foot. Scored that goal against Manchester City in real life on his right foot. It's not just for standing on, he can score with it, and that is a great finish. Oh, good from Diaz. I do see Salah at the back stick. Yes, that's the goal we were looking for. 3-1. Salah is on a hat-trick, so he'll probably want to stay on. Might get fed up if we take him off. Such a good goal though. I didn't think Salah was going to win the header, but he comes in at the last minute and he does win the header over that big centre-back I was talking about earlier. Does well to leap above him. Really bullet header above the keeper. Great goal. They're pressing us pretty high, but we've managed to go back to Alisson. I can't believe in maybe like 20 years ago you could just pass the ball back to your keeper and he could pick it up. Oh, Adeyemi, that's poor. Yeah, and previously you didn't even need to head it back to your keeper. You could just pass it back to him. He could pick it up and waste time. So now, obviously, like it seems really weird wasting time like heading it to the keeper. But teams used to do that, just passing it back, like you're allowed to do in 5 or 6-a-side if you guys play that. Let's defend this corner. Ooh, some guy jumped over Van Dijk, but he's okay. Into Trent. Harvey Elliott running in behind. Come on, the counter-attack again. Harvey Elliott this time. And that's the game sealed. 4-1 in the final minute of added time. Harvey Elliott gets a second, I think. I think he got the first goal with that header at the near post. And yeah, Elliott and Salah between them get the goals to put us 2 from 2 in the Champions League. And obviously set up the big game against Bayern, which will probably be in the next episode. But great finish. That's another Trent assist, I think. Rolled the ball out from Alisson into Trent, and then Trent with an unbelievable pass past their fullback. And yes, Elliott did the rest. That should be the end of the game. 4-1. As you can see, Elliott and Salah are our 2 scorers. I think we could have had a lot more goals. We wasted a lot of chances. But their keeper was decent as well. It wasn't just us spurning our chances. He did make some good saves. As you can see there, he made 3, Ali made 3, and we had 6 XG and only got 4, but they had 2.7 and only got 1. So both teams a bit poor in terms of their shooting, but we got the win and that was the key thing. Let's get into the City game. So after that game, we got an email saying that Andy Robertson is back. However, he still has the bandage, whatever it's called, plaster next to his face. So obviously we're not going to risk him in such a big game versus Manchester City. After this game, it is the international break, so he'll have an extra sort of week and a half, 2 weeks to recover after this game before our next one. So it makes sense to roll with Simicast one last time. He's actually developing really well. High work rates, 5'10", really good physical stats, really good pace, everything else pretty well rounded. So yeah, but he's definitely a really good backup, obviously. Much better than our right-hand side backup with Williams, but Williams is obviously, 4 or 5 years younger, so yeah, he has time to improve. But yeah, Robbo will be back in soon, but this is the team for the Man City game. Man City is incredibly 11th, which maybe makes sense that we smashed them 6-0, but when you see that they're making mistakes like having Diaz at right back with 60, maybe 70 pace, and Porro's playing centre back and he's I think 5'9", or maybe even less than that, you can understand why they're having issues. Also Foden and Grealish both in centre midfield, maybe that would work on Ultimate Team, but when the AI is controlling them and they're rushing up the pitch, it doesn't work as much. So yeah, I'm not sure if we'll beat them 6-0 again, but any sort of win, positive result I would take. Let's get into the game. Here we are back at Anfield, the Ian Rush Tifo. Liverpool versus City, huge game. first versus second in the league last season, but Man City currently languishing down in 11th. But if you remember, I think they started really poorly in the league last season. We had like Spurs and Arsenal on our tail for ages, and then suddenly at the end of the year City ended up in second, so maybe they'll do something like that again. I think at the moment Man U are second, so we have them after the international break, so that will be a big game. But we could have Salah in very early. Come on, Salah. Oh, after 4 minutes! It's the Community Shield final all over again. It was Jota in that game and it's Salah in this one. Assist for Thiago. I don't know what Cancelo's doing. Like, Cancelo's actually a good fullback on FIFA, but he's left all that space behind for Salah to run into. You can't even blame it on someone playing out of position for that mistake. Great finish from Salah past Ederson. But shocking defending from Manchester City once again. 7 goals in 7 games for Mo. Long may that continue. They've tried to play over Simicas's head again. They're clearly targeting him, but he's coping well so far. Thiago's really controlling everything at the moment. See, Diaz versus Mane. It's just not going to end well for Diaz, is it? Oh, great save from Ederson. This Diaz versus Mane is going really well for them. And then Salah scored again. I mean, I feel bad taking advantage, but they're playing a centre-back, a right-back that I can just absolutely blast with pace. Like, Mane's what, like mid-90s pace, and Diaz is what, 70 probably maximum, 72, 75 maybe? I don't know. Obviously it's not Ultimate Team, you can get better pace, you know, your stats do improve in career mode, but there's no way they've changed Diaz to play at right back. Like, Diaz is not a right back. Oh, Pep, you bald fraud. Play your players in the right positions, mate, and you wouldn't have these issues. Well, the Egyptian King is on 2 goals right now, and they've gone over Simicas's head again, and it hasn't worked a third time. Like, what is going on? No way is this... We're in again. Like, this is actually mental. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. I wonder if I simmed if this would be the score, because like, surely the sim would also take advantage of Diaz being at right back, or them having like Ake at centre back and 2 tiny centre backs that we could even put on like a big striker in the middle and then just take advantage of them in the air. But at the moment, there's no need to go in the air. We can just absolutely bombard them on the ground. Our front 3 is electric this game. They've gone over Simicas's head again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, a clean sheet would be nice. Great challenge, Joe Gomez. That is an unbelievable tackle from him. No prizes to see where we're going over Diaz's head. Salah can track back on Joao Cancelo. Is that offside? Not quite. Simicas comes in, needs to send him back out again. Oh, it's a great finish. Chiesa, I think that was. A man who is linked with Liverpool in real life. I don't think we'll get him in real life. I don't think we'd be willing to pay sort of like 70-80 million, which is what Fiorentina would want. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll go to Juve. Obviously, he's on loan there at the moment, so I imagine he'll go there. He does do Simicas very nicely there. Actually, it's a great goal. So yeah, need to be careful. Don't want to let them back into it too much. Fab should win this. Hit that, Mane. Ooh, good save from Ederson. See what we can do off this corner. Jota at the front post. Ooh, that was closer than you imagine, I reckon. Let's watch this angle. Oh, it's in. It's not in. Just curls just at the last moment. Jota's so good in the air though, for his height. At the end of the first half, we've had 8 shots with 3.9 XG. and they've had 1 for 0.5, so we've been dominating them so far. They've had more of the ball, but we've had a lot more of the chances, so yeah, let's keep going. Thiago probably will come off soon. He's looking a bit knackered, but apart from that, everyone looks fit to go. Well done from Trent. Through the legs of Simi. And now we have Mane down the wing. See Salah at the back post. I'm just going to dribble with it actually. Sadio Mane. Oh, come on Salah, keep it in. Mane at the back stick. It hasn't gone anywhere near him. Into Jota. Back into Elliott. I see the run from Bellingham, but I need to find him. There we are. Bit of space for Bellingham. Go on, Bellingham. Oh, Jude Bellingham. He's turning into an unbelievable signing. I was watching Dortmund versus Rangers the other day, and he's one of the only players in Dortmund that was actually sort of respected. Like they put in a respectful performance. Everyone else was really, really poor. Almost dragging them at times, and he's basically their youngest player, apart from Mukoko. But what a finish that is. In a big game versus Man City. Reminds me of the Oxlade-Chamberlain goal in the Champions League a couple of years ago. Get out, Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez versus Sterling. It's a battle everyone wants to see. Grealish coming off. Finally, KDB gets an appearance. A little bit too late now. Score's already 4-1. Come on, Bellingham. Get that into Elliott. Oh, if he got that ball through to Jota, we would have been in. Oh no, Van Dijk's dived in and they've scored. Chiesa with his second. Every time I score, they try to get back into the game. He's going to celebrate with Pep. Come on, mate. You need another goal. You need another 2, actually, but yeah, it's really poor defending from me. I just dived in with Van Dijk trying to block the shot, and unfortunately he didn't shoot. He just cut back. But that's okay. Thankfully, our attack has bailed us out once again. Oh no, not what a crap pass from Joe Gomez. Van Dijk, please get across. Keeper. Oh my god, what a miss. That was Chiesa's hat-trick that he could have had. If he'd scored that, the last 13 minutes at stoppage time would have been an absolute nightmare. And on the they've taken Chiesa off. Well up, Van Dijk. He had to win that header. Come on, boys. The counter-attack is on here. Pedro Porro's just gone charging out of position. Come on, Elliott. He's run the whole pitch again, basically. Slots it across. And there we are. Diogo Jota. That's got to be the winner. Elliott with the assist. He's done really well there. Who they want me to bring off? Yeah, Fabinho for Hendo. Great finish from Jota. So simple. So much space on the counter-attack. They only had 2 players back, and of those players, Porro came charging out of position. Left Ake all alone to face 2 or 3 Liverpool attackers, and obviously can't mark all of them. Fab going off and Hendo coming on as our final change, just to lock up this game. But Man City do some questionable things on FIFA. I don't know why they play that team. I don't know why they play this way that they do. But Man City are actually one of the easier teams to play against because of the space that they leave, because of how attacking they are. And yeah, 5-2. They scored both of their shots. That's probably realistic. I mean, City normally score a lot of goals from a few shots, so that's fair enough. But obviously we had 15 shots and 5 goals, which we'll absolutely take. And move on, international break, and then we've got the final game of the episode versus Manchester United. Just before the final game of the episode, we have a deal for Arroyo. They've paid well over his value, so I'm not sure if they know something I don't, but yeah, we're more than happy for him to go, as he's been on the transfer list. But obviously we need to make sure that they actually have the wage capacity to pay for him. United are second in the league, so if they win, or joint second, if they win this game, then they'll go 1 point behind us. So we do really need to win. At least draw as like a minimum requirement. Let's see. We could get Robbo in. He doesn't have good sharpness, but it'd be good to have him back. Let's at least play him, and then if he gets tired or if his stats aren't as good as they used to be, then at least he'll get a little bit more sharpness from this game. So yeah, let's take him into this one. Still really good, literally everything we want in a fullback. High work rates, not too tall, not too small. And yeah, that's the team. The team did really well against Manchester City. Let's see if they can do exactly the same versus Manchester United. I'm debating about playing Elliott again, but I like the way we're playing at the moment. Thiago plays the first half, and then Elliott comes on when Thiago's a bit tired and we play more attacking. But yeah, let's save that team and get into the game. So here we are, the final game of the episode, away at Manchester United. Theatre of dreams, according to Manchester United fans. Old Trafford. I believe they're playing Ronaldo, but I didn't see Bruno on their team sheet. So obviously in this fixture this year, we beat them 5-0 in real life. So yeah, 5-0 would be great, but I'm sure it'll be a lot more challenging than that. I saw Sancho, I saw their new signing, Fekir, was playing, but obviously we have good players too. They'll be scared of our players, that's for sure. Man U have only conceded 6 goals in 7 games, that's very good defensively. Oh no, come on Van Dijk. Don't know why he didn't pass that in when he had the chance. Oh Ali, you've saved me once again. So good from him. This is absolute carnage right now. I'm just charging everyone at each ball individually. Thankfully Robbo gets the ball back. Good to see Robbo back on the pitch. Haven't really noticed him yet because we've just been so focused on getting the ball out every time it goes anywhere near our box. But oh, that would have been such a nice 1-2 to score from. Come on, Telles versus Salah. Salah's got all of the pace. Finish. Oh, it's a great. Oh, really good save. I think they've got De Gea in goal rather than Dean Henderson. Come on, Trent. At least Pogba isn't the quickest of individuals, even though he is skillful. Oh, Van Dijk's given away a penalty. Took down the guy thinking he was turning, and unfortunately he didn't turn and cut back. It's Ronaldo. I'm sure he'll be taking this. Come on Alisson, see if you can save this. No, Ronaldo finishes it. We're 1-0 down away at Man U from a penalty from Cristiano Ronaldo. Does the C celebration. 6 goals in 8 games. Not quite Mo Salah level, but we haven't been able to get Mo Salah into this game yet. We need to be better going forwards, that's for sure. That's good. Oh, I was looking for Bellingham, not Salah. Come on Trent, I need you back here, mate. Great save, Alisson. Great double save, Alisson. Jeez. Go on, Salah. Go on, lad. In behind Alex Telles. Yes! Mo Salah, individual brilliance. If you need anyone to get you back into the game, Mo Salah is that guy. Find him a little bit of space on the right hand side, but not much. Goes round Telles, holds him off, finishes into the top left corner. Unbelievable comeback. Let's go and get a winner after this replay. But what a replay it is. Great finish past De Gea. He has absolutely no chance of saving this. Drilled it, not even finesse, drilled it, and basically in off the post. Ole, sorry mate, it's not you anymore, but Bellingham on the ball. To Mane, back stick, Mo Salah. Hit it Bellingham. Ah, oh, didn't quite read the great tackle, Joe Gomez. Super tackle that. Bellingham with a bit of space in front of him. Hit that Bellingham. Oh, what a save from De Gea. They want us to bring on Hendo. I probably don't want to bring on Hendo. That's a little bit too defensive. But yeah, I'm going to swap Bellingham to the other side. I'm going to move him up to a cam. And I'm going to bring on Elliot like I'd originally suggested. And I'll probably give Mane and Jota maybe 5 or 10 more minutes each. But they haven't been involved too much in the game so far. But that effort from Bellingham, that would have been like incredible if it gone in. Must remember to put Robbo back on corners, but maybe I don't. Maybe I keep Salah on corners. Virgil van Dijk. They're giving it as an own goal, but I don't know. It might be harsh. Let's see what the replay's like. Virgil's shot was definitely going in. That's for sure. Who did it come off? Oh, I don't know. Unless it was actually being pushed out wide. No, that's got to be Van Dijk's goal, surely. It's always going in. Cavani's coming on. I wonder if he's coming on for Ronaldo. Bruno's on as well. Yeah, Ronaldo's off. And then Cavani and Bruno are both on. Trent. Oh, he's offside. I wanted it to find Mane at the back post, not Elliot. Mane, you can see, is in absolutely acres. And unfortunately, pass finding finds Elliot. But that's okay, we're still ahead in this game. 7 minutes plus stoppage time-ish to go. Come on, Fab. Get back, mate. Bruno's on the ball. Oh no, not like this. No! In the last minute, basically. Fred gets an equaliser. Bruno with the assist. Just left so much space. I dragged Van Dijk out, unfortunately. They all go over to Ole. Mate, he's not at the club anymore. You've got Ralph Rangnick. But yeah, Van Dijk just left him languishing in the middle of no man's land. And then he can't take out Fred. He only can take out Robbo. Thankfully, Robbo hasn't re-injured himself with Van Dijk's challenge. But we've got maybe a minute and a half. We need Salah to go round his man straight away. Come on, Salah. Come on, Salah. Come on, Salah. He's run into no man's land. No, Hendo's giving it away. Oh, it's game over. I thought Salah could have done something there. He's definitely the one that would have. But I guess we'll take a draw away at Manchester United. But after getting back into the game, after going 1-0 down to the penalty, I thought winning the game would have been fair, but very even on the stats. It looks like they actually probably deserve to win in terms of XG. We had the same shots. Keepers made the same amount of saves. But yeah, they had the better of the chances apparently. But I'll take a 2-2 draw. It keeps us top of the league. Let's have a look at the league table and what's going to be in the next episode. So at the end of the episode, we're still top of the Premier League by 4 points after 8 matches. We've won 7 and drawn 1, keeping our unbeaten record. But Manchester United are also unbeaten with 5 wins and 3 draws. So 2 unbeaten sides at the top. And then Arsenal have only lost 1 game and they're 5 points behind us. So at the top, it's reasonably tight. And then down at the bottom, Fulham, Burnley and Brighton, even Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Sheffield, all within 3 points of each other. So no one really struggling too much at the moment. Fulham 4 draws and 4 defeats. And Burnley also don't have a win. So yeah, this could be tight. And then obviously in terms of the Champions League, us and Bayern are top. And we play Bayern. Not sure if it's home or away, but yeah, we play Bayern next in the next episode. As you can see, Bayern. Then we'll have Newcastle in the Prem. We'll have Brighton in the Cup for a chance for our Cup squad to get a go, and then Chelsea in the league. So next episode is also a big one in terms of the league and the Champions League, and also a decent Carabao Cup game. So for our youngsters, etc., our fringe players, a good chance for them. But yeah, we remain unbeaten in the Premier League. We've won both of our Champions League games. We're still in the Cups. So all in all, a decent episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.